underside of the cranium, and we're going to look at the maxilla. So you have two maxilla, left and right maxilla. Now the interesting thing with the maxilla is they travel quite a bit. The maxilla form the medial aspect of the nose, or I'm sorry, the lateral aspect of the nasal cavity. They also form the floor of the nasal cavity. They also form the floor of the orbits. And last but certainly not least, the roof of the mouth. And you can see that the left and right maxilla come together to form at the midline the roof of the mouth. The maxilla articulate with the nasal bones, they articulate with the lacrimal bones, with the ethmoid, with the zygoma. They also articulate with these tiny bones that you can see there, the inferior nasal conchae. There's a left and a right inferior nasal conchae on the lateral aspect, the inferior lateral aspect of the nasal cavity. So those articulate with the maxilla. And then on the hard palate aspect of the maxilla, they articulate at the back of the hard palate, they articulate with the left and right palatine bones. You can see there on the underside that you're looking at the underside of the horizontal plate of the palatines. The palatines are actually a little bit hard to get a sense of from a skull, so we're going to look at them disarticulated, which will give you a much better perspective. The maxilla also articulates with, you can see there, the pterygoid process of the sphenoid. Now I want to show you a disarticulated maxilla because you can see a little bit more clearly, and you can see that scoop, that cave, that cavern is the maxillary sinus. So you have left and right maxillary sinus. If you've ever, again, had a sinus infection, you may be unfortunately familiar with that. And this may give you a better understanding of why your teeth hurt when you have sinus problems. So this is one half of the maxilla, and I'll put them together so you can get a better sense of what they look like. So here you are looking at left and right maxilla. There you have the floor of the nasal cavity, and then underneath you've got the roof of the mouth, the hard palate. And you can see the articulation of the maxilla with the zygoma. Let's see if I can get this right. Ooh, I lucked out. All right. So this is the zygoma, and it makes up the lateral aspect of the orbit. And you can see, the articulation between the zygoma and the maxilla. So you're looking head on at the zygoma and the maxilla.